Happy November 30th. And you guys, so excited to finish up this month. So excited to finish up this year. The year of crazy. I really hope that on January 1st, 2021, everybody wakes up and it's like they have normalcy. We're all going to go, COVID. I don't know.
I wish.
What's riots? I don't know what riots is. Now, I hope the Black Lives Matter continues and the equality, but the rest of it, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm over it. Had a COVID test before I went on my Thanksgiving trip. Have to have another one on Wednesday to make sure I'm okay to go back to the Dream Center and all. I feel like I've had a lobotomy in my brain. They keep shoving that thing up. And so if I start going like, die,
every week.
Huh?
Every week.
You have it every week?
Every week. Now that'll be at 2 weeks, December 9th, as long as everybody's negative.
Wow. It's crazy. How many of y'all have not had the nasal COVID test? Or you should just go do it just for kicks and giggles. Zulema has had to have one is because of me. Because I got COVID and our husbands worked together. Look at her. And so she had to go have it done. Yeah. So anyway, let's just y'all just keep praying for everybody. Pray for our nation. Pray for those who are sick. Pray for our frontline workers. Pray for our military. Pray for each other. So I just want to start with that. So I do want to start, since Andrea just really did such a great job last week, and I know she's still in recovery. I'm kidding. I do want to start with something today that I have felt very, very strongly in my heart since I've been gone. And so we're going to jump right in to our slideshow. And, you know, I want to tell you guys that I truly, truly believe this with all my heart, soul, and gizzard, as Verena Tarbett used to say. But your words have power. And I heard this in a sermon, and then I heard it in a podcast, and then I heard it from another speaker. So when something happens in threes, y'all know that that's biblical information. And oh, by the way, I got dressed up tonight for you guys. I'm doing my holiday parties for you guys since nobody's having parties.
I have this.
So
I have rust in my teeth.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and mute that, and then we won't have to worry about that. Okay. So, and I started thinking about the words we say over our children. And then I started thinking about the words that were said over me as a child. And, you know, I have the brilliant, talented, athletic sister who's 16 months older than me. So there was a lot of comparison. And so I started thinking about the words that were said over to me as a child. And then I started thinking about the words I said over to my own children as a young mother. And, you know, I have a girlfriend who's never had kids. She's a little bit older than me. She's never had kids. And she said, I think the best gift you can ever give your children is for them to know when they should go into therapy from everything that you did to them. So, you know, that is a joke, but it's kind of true. But, you know, I just want you guys to think about the words that you say out loud. And Jackie Eisenman used to have this on the back of all of her, on the bottom of all her emails. If everything you said out loud came true, how would you change your words? And this isn't just to ourselves, it's to everyone around us. How would we change our words? And another way of looking at it too is if whatever you said came back to yourself, how would you feel about that? And, you know, the whole thing of the splashing with the water thing, I thought that was just brilliant. Every time, you know, you say something negative, someone splashes you with water. Andrea, that was you, right?
Oh, yeah, Tony Robbins.
Yeah. And so I thought, you know, what if every time we said something negative, and, you know, thought something negative, that's a whole nother thing. We're going to talk about that. But every time we said something negative about ourselves, about someone else, about our business, about anything, if somebody just threw a glass of water in our face, well, for one thing, we'd probably just get really tired of redoing our makeup. or we'd carry a shield around, but we might change our words. So as we go into this holiday season, which can be very stressful for some of us, I want you guys to kind of be focusing and thinking about how can in the new year I be changing my words? What am I speaking over myself? What am I speaking over my children? What am I speaking over my loved ones? What am I speaking over my business? And Andrea was talking about how, what we pray for, to pray very specific, intentionally, pray intentionally. But of course, we have to back it up with our actions. But, I'm really big on just taking words and down. So I said, what would the word words break down to be? And the first one is win. Be a winner with your words. The second one is overcome. Be an overcomer with your words. If things have been spoken over you in your life that are not true, then overcome them. Just today, this afternoon, after I wrote this, I had someone call me and I did a quick coaching call. And she said, I feel like I'm bothering you. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to. And I said, you know what? I am not even going to accept that. I'm not going to, because you know better and I know better. I am not going to accept that. You can't say, well, I don't want to bother you. You're so busy. Or, I don't want to take up your time, or I can do it myself. I don't want to have to depend on anybody. You know what? I'm canceling that. That was not even said to me, because we are so available for anyone who wants that support and someone to walk alongside them. So I just overcame that. R is realize your dreams. Use your words to realize your dreams, to speak your dreams out loud. And then D is dream out loud. Tell people what your dreams are and then show the activity to back it up. And then S is see your vision. Have that visualization every single day. So I hope that kind of helps you guys. If you want to take a screenshot of that, and maybe think about it later on when you're focusing on some internal things, you maybe want to meditate on it tomorrow. But I just really want you guys to think about your words. I think about my words. Okay, now let's get started. November 30th. Okay, so tonight we're going to do the last week in November, and we're going to do final November RECO. And anyone who qualifies for jewelry or anything like that after the meeting tonight, we will definitely give them recognition next week. But we just really want to give a shout out to everybody who's done the and then some. And you guys, I lost 8 days in November. 8 days. Now I tried to get stuff done, but I was at a different computer, different internet, different everything. So you guys plan ahead. Andrea had my back. I so appreciate her for that. She did such an amazing job. So, if you're going to be traveling and things like that, definitely let your director know. So you don't just drop off the face of the earth and we go, what happened? Let us know when you're leaving, when you're coming back, so that we know how we can pray for you in your travels and also walk alongside you. Okay, Andrea reviewed this again last week. Dedication, responsibility, education, attitude, motivation. Dream. You got to dream big. Okay, now I want you guys to know we want to focus on where you want to be at the halfway mark. Because at the end of December, we're going to do a halfway mid-year mark, halfway through the seminar year RECO and a party. So where are you going to be halfway through the seminar year? So here are our senior consultants. You can see who they are. We call them out every single week. They have 1 to 2 people on their team. We know so many of you guys are going to pop into this category. This is your goal, to finish out the year as a red jacket, maybe even a team leader. And so we really want you to be focusing on that and share that dream. Remember, speak it out loud to your director. Don't just speak it to people who are safe. Speak it to someone who's going to say, okay, let's be accountable. Let's see what's going to happen here. And it's not like we're questioning you. It's not like we're wondering, well, does she really mean it? Is she really going to do it? You guys, it is not that we don't believe in you. It's not that we don't believe you, but we want to see the activity. And isn't that true of a parent with their child? When their child says, I'm going to make an A, I'm going for an A, even if they make a B or a C, if they see the work, you're thrilled for that child. You're thrilled that they strove for that level, right? So that's kind of how we are. We are your pink mama. So we would love to see everybody shooting for this elite team leader. You guys, how awesome would it be if on the last meeting in December, we closed out the year and opened up the new year with every one of you being elites, if not going into DIQ. And you might be going, oh, that's nice for other people. Think about it. How awesome would that be? Every one of you guys having on your red jackets that first meeting, us just really celebrating you, having a red jacket party and reds and above. I think it'd be awesome. I think you guys could do it. I do. I truly do. So many of us finished in December, finished our car or finished DIQ in December. You are going to see so many people pop up on director's tips and in touch as a brand new director, brand new red jacket, brand new car winner, brand new national in December. It will happen. And you're going to be like, and I was baking cookies. So you know what? And I want to tell you something too. You go into management, you start building a team, you won't be having time to eat cookies and you'll look better in your swimsuit. All right. Next, let's go to our weekly RECO because we've got some exciting training tonight. And Andrea is girl on fire, GOF. She is kicking it. You guys, her unit is kicking it. So proud of her. She's my #1 offspring and she's just my pink BFF. So get your Spark form out. Y'all got your Spark form out? Let me see it. Hold it up. I know Christine will have a whole notebook. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's your Spark form. All right, now you guys, Andrea reviewed this again last week, but I just want to kind of touch on it every week. These Spark forms, I want to prize. Everything is due by the 3rd of the month because we want to get your prizes to you. We want to get your product to you if you earn bonus product or your event cash when you register for career conference, when you register for seminar, if you're accumulating that event cash. What I do with my unit is if they pick event cash, I send them an email and say, here's your event cash, print it off, put it in your wallet. Okay, MK Bucks, save it just like it's cash. That way you're tracking it. But seriously, you guys, this is so much fun just to get free stuff. All right. Okay, you get 10 points for being on live tonight. That's category A. 10 points for being on live tonight. Now, if you watch this video tomorrow or by Tuesday morning, or excuse me, by Wednesday morning, okay, we give you till Wednesday morning and post your takeaway, then you get credit for watching. We always say by Tuesday, but I realize some of you guys have cray schedules. So as long as you post that takeaway. All right, this is who I got weekly accomplishments from. If your name is not on this list, because I don't have you as an adoptee, then please send me an email or a text or a Voxer with your information so I can add you and get your weekly accomplishments. But we are so proud. You see the same names every week, don't you? Do you guys know that between Andrea and I, we have as our sphere of influence and our units and the total amount that we have in our unit, it's over 250 people. And you're like, where are they? You know what? Those who show up, go up. And we teach, preach, educate, and motivate you because you show up. And that just shows your commitment level. There's a lot of talk out there, guys. There's a lot of I wanna, I wish I canna, I do, and making up excuses. But you know what? You guys show up and we appreciate you so much. You get 10 points for every new face this week. 10 points for every new face this past week that you gave a Mary Kay experience to. All right, I want to give a big shout out to our Zulema. Oh my gosh, the chick had over $1,000 week again, her grand week. Oh my word. Sayonara had $1,000 grand week. Christine had a qualified week and Amy Pa had a star week. You guys, so proud of you ladies. Absolutely so proud. And so I would really, oh, hey, Dee, how are you, pretty girl? I love your hair. So pretty. Okay, so Zulema, can you unmute yourself? And then we'll have Christine talk. I want you to tell us what did you do along with going on a hunting trip in the woods. You look so cute in your videos walking along in the woods. I'm like, I hope they don't shoot her. So tell us what you did. What did you do in the past week?
Well, besides how you just said, words have a power. Talking with all my customers and friends and everybody that give me that opportunity to just share our company and everything we do and we love. I make few videos before I left because I didn't know if I was gonna have service, but I did. So that kept me busy because I'm being over there. I keep making videos, and the girls, even though they have all their stuff for a while, they took advantage of my promotion for Black Friday. So
Good.
I'm just putting my words up there and talk to everybody and show them how happy I am, how much I love what I'm doing. And that is it.
I love it. And that attitude of gratitude and how she talks to her customers and she talks to her friends and she talks to her family. Those words do have amazing power. Don't y'all just want to hang out with her? She just has such an aura and spirit of love and graciousness and just she's always so just has such gratitude. I've spent a lot of time with Dee too, especially face to face in California and here in Arizona. And she has that same aura, that same spirit of, you know, thank you so much. And you do so much and just such graciousness. And what goes around comes around. So Zulema, you have worked very hard for that. You undermine, I mean, you don't undermine it, but you underplay what you do. Because girl, yeah, you do a lot. Okay, Christine, we want to hear from you again, my girlfriend. I know you've got some kind of amazing words of wisdom for us.
I just had fun. Like, I was continuing my open house into Pink Week, and I had fun. And I followed up. Like, I had so many people who said, yep, I'll be at open house. I can't wait to spend my holiday bucks. And like by yesterday, I was like, hey, just so you know, you have until tomorrow. Otherwise you lose them. And they were all like, oh, I totally forgot. And they, you know, just the follow-up is key. And I was just having fun. And I was really like working to egg my son. I know that sounds horrible, but I had like a goal for like, if I hit a certain amount in sales, I would do something funny. So like 500 was like Savannah makeup and 1,000 was a funky smoky eye. And then like the next level up is to egg my son, raw egg roulette. And I was really excited. I was like, I shouldn't be excited, but I was really excited to raw egg my son. And it's not going to happen, but that didn't mean I didn't stop trying.
All right, then. I like that. And setting up those little rewards for yourself, Christine, that is so smart because I think so many times we say, you know, when I earn my car or when I get my red jacket or when I achieve directorship, I'll do this or I'll do this. You guys, those little rewards along the way, and they don't have to cost anything, but they are crucial for your success. I mean, anything like I'm going to sit down and watch a movie guilt-free. That would be a big one for me. I have a hard time just sitting and being guilt-free, but you know, yeah. Okay. I'm excited for you guys. That's awesome. And you know, Sayonara is not on, but she had an amazing week. I mean, just amazing week. And so we are just so excited for you guys, very excited for you guys. And, you know, you're working it, you are working it. And I think it helps the others, and I know Andrea said post during the week what you're doing, but I think it really helps. She hit the nail on the head there that it helps to see other people with busy lives, with children, with craziness, with the baking, the holidays, the cooking, the cleaning. I mean, we do it all. We really do. We need to hire out, do it all. And I think it's good when we see that other people who are just like us are making it happen and how they're doing it. Okay, our queen of sharing. I'm just not even going to talk about this because it just makes me mad. Okay, so we've got some new people who came in November. So we're very excited about our new Shipe family members, but we are looking for this sheet to be full in December. Who is going to earn a medal this month in December? 3, 4, or 5? Who is going to earn a medal? Y'all, it is so fun to earn a gold medal because the company sends you this beautiful email and then you get your name in the Applause magazine. And you get your name in the Sapphire newsletter. It's pretty cool. I know you're like, well, it's a big deal. It's just your name. You do it and see how it feels, and then we'll chat. Okay. All right. I remember a long time ago, one of Linda Mead's unit members said, those rings, I would never wear all those rings. And I'm like, that's because you never earned one. Okay. Anybody who did 3 new faces, 3 sharing interviews, and 300 in sales in the past week, give yourself 50 points. You guys, this is the easiest way to rack up points. Andrea, you are clapping. You are excited. What is going on? You're muted, darling.
That's because I might not have a 13-year-old if my son keeps going the way he's going. I am celebrating because I know we're on the verge of this, and I know that I personally was working towards that, was this close. So you guys, it's happening. It's happening.
Love it. You guys, this is such an amazing thing to strive for. If you do it once, then you mentally break that barrier. It's like, it took us hundreds and hundreds of years for someone to run the mile in less than 4 minutes. And once it was done, dozens of people did it like immediately.
But let's make sure everybody knows 3 new faces is not Mary Kay's formula. That's just our formula.
Yeah.
3 parties is Mary Kay's formula.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? If you made that into parties, it might be that the interviews would follow. So, okay, I'm just saying. Okay, you get 50 points when you have a team member becomes Great Start qualified. So anytime they sign their agreement, if they place cumulatively or in one shot a qualified order, then you get an extra 50 points in cash from the company, in commissions, and all kinds of other stuff. Okay, let's see who our November queens and sparklers are. Oh my gosh, here's a shocker. Our queen of the month, she gets 20 extra points. Oh my gosh, queen of the month is Zulema Saceda. She gets 20 extra points. So proud of you. Oh my gosh, she did almost, well, she did about $2,000 in sales in November. Sayonara Boucher was next. Christine was right there. I mean, nipping at her heels. Debbie Walder popped up out of nowhere, and Amy, as always, Miss Consistency was right up there as well. So these are our top 5 for the month of November. So you guys unmute and let's give them a big round of applause. You guys unmute and let's give them snaps and cheers. I want to hear some whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. There you go.
This list for December. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you're going to be on this list for December. All right. I'm excited. These are awesome. Awesome. I'm just not even going to talk about this either. Y'all just make me mad. Okay. All right. So this was your reward, and you have till midnight tonight, 11 o'clock tonight, depends on your time zone, to do your qualified order cumulatively or all at once. These earrings are gorgeous. I got them. I took them with me for Thanksgiving and never put them on because I forgot they were in my jewelry. So I opened up my jewelry and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I got a present. Pretty. So I hope you guys are going for that. And so I want to start with our firecrackers. Our firecrackers, they get 50 points because they did at least a qualified order, but I do want to set aside just a little bit of space. Now I wanted to do pictures and I ran out of time, but Sayonara and Andrea were both firecrackers. Of course, they earned the jewelry from the company. They had a grand month with Mary Kay. That's $1,000 wholesale with Mary Kay. That is awesome. So excited. And that's how much they order based on their sales. So I said, Andrea's kicking it. We are so proud of her. So everybody who is a sparkler, which they did at least a $600 wholesale order. And some of y'all did a little bit higher. Some of y'all did a lot higher, almost 1,000. Here's your 50 points. So you get to add that. Sayonara, Zulema, Jamie, Amy, that rhymes, Maureen, Victoria, Christine, Tiffany. And, then we got little directors down here. We don't get to track points, but I like to show y'all that your directors are working. So just very excited about our sparklers. And then we have our igniters. Now, I heard on the recording last week, Andrea got a little confused about this. So I apologize. I should have explained it to her. So igniters are anyone who places at least a 300 wholesale. So y'all know the minimum wholesale you can place in a month to be active is a 225. And then you get earned discounts that month and for 2 months after. So we don't give you recognition except for Consistency Club for that. But if you stretch just a little bit to an igniter, which is 300 to a 599, then you become an igniter. And that's just an amazing title to have. So we're excited about everybody on this page, everybody who has their name on this page. And I don't know if y'all can see it, if this thing makes it black or what, but everybody who's on this page gets 20 points. But I do want to give a shout out to our igniters, and you see their names here. We're so excited for these ladies. And then of course, everyone who did at least a 225 to a 299, we want to give them recognition as well, because you earned 20 points just for showing up and doing just the and then some a little bit. So we love consistency. I've heard so many top directors speak and nationals speak where they say, if it weren't for 5 minimum orders, if it weren't for 15 minimum orders, if it weren't for my Consistency Club minimum orders, we would not have achieved our goal. So let me tell you, you are not a minimalist. You are doing what you're doing based on what you're selling. And that's what we're excited for. So we celebrate you. Okay, if anyone has moved up the career path to a new position for the very first time, you give yourself 50 points. So if you are a senior consultant and you've never been a senior consultant, there you go. Senior to red jacket, you've never been a red jacket, 50 points. Red jacket to team leader to, what is it now? Executive elite, you know it. Okay, all the way up to director. And then 50 points going on target for your car with 10 members and 5,000, and 50 points every time you complete and turn in the Power of 10 form. And that's on my website as well as Andrea's.
Hey, Joe.
Did you want to say something?
Yes. Stacy should have been on that list. So we want to do a shout out. She is at least in the 225 and up club. Stacy, am I right on that one? My numbers were okay. Good. Okay, so she was not on that for the 225 and up. So definitely give yourself 20 points, my dear.
Okay, give yourself 20 points. I can go in and read Andrea's numbers, but I don't always make sense of them. It's not her fault. It's in touch. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for recognizing that. Proud of you, Stacy, and cooking for 5,000. You're like Jesus feeding the 5,000. You're amazing. Okay. So Sunday, you guys, this doesn't stop just because of the holidays. Okay. Every Sunday night, it's consistency. We show up every Monday. We expect you to show up every Sunday with that weekly accomplishment. Monday night, we have our Monday Night Live. Tuesday, all you got to do is RSVP, and I will be available to do a beauty experience for you. I have to know by noon. Okay. And then also starting in January, we did one in November. We are going to tweak it a little bit. Starting in January, every Thursday night, we're having a superstar, because we're the superstars, star search. Okay. Superstar search. And so it's going to be a little bit different every week. People will be able to earn prizes with their tickets and all that. You know, when we did that this past month, I'm going to stop our share real quick if I can. I know Zulema, you participated in that, didn't you? That Thursday night. I thought it was fun. Did you guys have fun with that? I thought it was awesome. Joan, you were on for a minute and then you disappeared. But
Debbie.
I thought it was just amazing. I mean, and if we can interview people and talk to them about their journey, it's not just going to be directors, but that was kind of a practice with Andrea and I thought it was super, super fun. Okay. And that'll be every Thursday night. So you guys, it is so important that you show up to whatever we are doing, because we are designing it for you. We think about all of you who are on here Monday nights and those who watch on Tuesdays all the way to Wednesday morning. That's who we designed this for. You know, what does Stacy need? What does Joan need? What does Zulema need? You know, what does Cecilia need? We think about what you guys need and we tweak it. And so when you choose to go do something else, then it's like you're saying, you know what, I'll check in with you guys later. And, you know, it would be like us going to our church every single Sunday for years and years and years, and then just kind of going, you know, we're going to go check out another pastor. And, you know, that might be fun to do once or twice, but try to make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're doing it with your unit consistently, because we are counting on you. You bring the energy, you bring the fun, you bring the dynamics. And, you know, when other people step in and they say, well, come do what I'm doing, and you're like, oh, okay, you know, guys, that kind of hurts our feelings a little bit. So, you know, always try to invite people starting in January on Thursday nights. I will put it on Facebook. I will send y'all a flyer, a cute little thing. We'll have it all put together in December that you can send to people. But we do giveaways, we do drawings, and I think it's going to be super fun. Okay, so we have some people on target for this necklace. So far, we have Jamie, Zulema, Christine, and Andrea and myself. So we're excited about that. And that ends in December. So those of you who are on target for that, keep working. And then of course we have our charm collection. And all you have to do is when you earn a charm for Perfect Start, Power Start, or Power Start Plus, is you go to joannashipe.com, click on promotions, and I want a prize. Andrea's unit can do the same thing because it just goes right into her. You just click on her as your director and send us the form and we will get you those charms. So fun. Okay, Consistency Club. We don't have all the numbers of this. We won't have it until about 11 o'clock tonight. So we will post this next week on who's doing consistency. Star Consultant. You guys, if you have nothing in towards Star, or you have 200 or 300, you're like so far away from even Sapphire right now. You know what? I want you to suck it up, Buttercup, and go sell some gift certificates. Star certificates. We have posted them on Facebook. We posted them on Andrea's Facebook page and Superstars. They are there. If you can't find them, let us know. We'll help you. But being a star is how you get referrals from the company. It's how you get prizes from the company. And the biggest recognition at seminar is for star consultants. Here's your all-stars. Love it. I always want to play that song. Hey, now you're an all-star. Okay. So the all-star is important. Here are star consultants for the first quarter. And then already a star for the second quarter, Zulema, Christine. There were other people too. I had other people. Jamie, let me see. I've got Jamie is a sapphire. Andrea is a pearl already. She's like way up there. Terry and I are both ruby, so go for those stars. I go for pearl every single quarter, but we are so excited for these fabulous, fabulous women. That's how you do it. Here are your Princess Court of Sales and Sharing prizes. This is if you do double court. Then of course we have the national courts. You guys, I've said it over and over. There are people who will start their business this month. They'll start it in December and they will be on these courts. It is just a brain change. It's just making up your mind. Yeah, Dre.
Hey, let's go back one for a second, because for some people who've never been to seminar, this might not, they might not understand exactly what does it mean to go on the court. And one more, if you back up one more for me. I put in here, shoot for 10,000. Now, why did I even put that? Joanna said it so fast, but I really want to make sure everybody gets this. When you track a goal, and many a times we think it's out of our reach, so we don't even look at where we're at. And that, unfortunately, is one of the biggest misconceptions on success, whether you're losing weight or not, just figuring out where do you need to be and what's the gap. But when you look at mid-year, which is December 31st, when you have 10,000 retail in, you are officially on track to achieve the Princess Court. And I know you guys can all do this, but it is going to take understanding where you're at currently, understanding what is necessary to get you from A to B. And then I love how Stacy was always so strong and has always been. But I remember talking to her about her weekly plan sheet and her weekly accomplishment sheet. And she said, I know my average party. And because she had that average party, I want to say it was 379. This was before COVID, so it's probably higher now. She said, okay, I know how good I am when I'm with my people. So if my average is 375, you guys, and you might be 1,200 away, then all you do is the math and you say, oh my gosh, I'm 4 parties away from hitting that number. You see, now that becomes doable. So I just want to encourage all of you to pull out your, go into InTouch and pull up your at a glance, which is going to be under my business, and find out where you're at, and then let your director work with you to figure out your numbers, because you all can be midway. 6 qualified recruits, 10,000 retail credit. You all can do that by December 31st.
Perfect. Yep. And this jewelry is gorgeous. It's not just the jewelry. That's the reward for the work. So excited about this. And when you do double sales and sharing, then you get, and then some, and then some. And you walk around with all these boxes of jewelry. It's just so much fun. Okay.
Which is your picture, which you had on the floor. Where's that picture? That's what this is all about, you guys, because she achieved national court in both of those categories, plus unit club. So that's triple star. And so at the Mary Kay national level, which would be if we had a national like Arena Tarbert was, she got prizes galore. But then she gets into the Mary Kay National, she gets more prizes. This is what you leave seminar after going on the stage and just feeling like, oh my gosh, this feels amazing, because you were willing to put the VCR, turn it off, and to get in the office when you didn't feel like it. You made that commitment, and doggone it, you followed through with it. This is why our leader is such a rock star. And we can be like her.
I just want you to like me. Okay. All right.
Never. We're going to love you.
Thank you. Okay. Your past does not predict your future. Even today is merely a learning experience that you can use to correct, amend, and grow from as you progress in life. Let's learn some stuff. All right. Okay. Andrea, take it away. You've got awesome ideas here.
Hey, I actually need you to stop screen share for a second, because I was editing this as we were talking, but it didn't save. So hold on a second, guys. I need to put something in here.
Uh-oh.
And I was trying to do that, and it did not allow me. And I wonder if I can do it from here. I will find it. I am going to find it. I think, okay, I'm going to do a different way. Can I have control to screen share?
Oh, yeah. Let me make you co-host. Hang on. I had to shut my door because.
Okay, I gotta get to the right page anyway. So I'll get that up, because I know you hate seeing my 20 million things open. Okay, so I'm gonna go into here and let me know when I have it.
You had it.
All right. Okay, guys, first and foremost, here is something we did not remind you on, but Joe put it on our Shipe Superstar. And oh my gosh, we have some people saying that they're willing to focus on it. So how fun is this? Let's have a little consultant bingo this week. Now notice it continues until Sunday, December 6th. So I just want to bring it back to your frontal cortex, and you can keep it, you know, print it off, put it in your car. Maybe you're not going anywhere. Put it on your coffee pot, put it on your dashboard of your monitor since we're driving everywhere virtually. This is definitely something that we want all of you to find some ways to get 5 in a row and be a part of our bingo. So make sure you play along. And I believe, Joe, are they going to just post bingo in this place, or do they text us? What do you want them to do?
Just post it there.
Okay, so go into here and post it, which is in Shipe Superstar. Yes, I posted it in mine, but if everybody can just post it in both places, that would be good. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you back here. Let's see if you can see this. Okay, everybody here now? Okay. Okay, good. So I'm going to tell you now about our scavenger hunt. Actually, maybe I'll stop the screen share. I am going to bring that one up now. I did not realize that that should be something different. Okay, so I'm not screen sharing, am I? All right, let's go back into, all right, guys, what I'm going to tell you about is our scavenger hunt, and it's an at-home scavenger hunt party. Okay, I got to watch just a teeny bit of Zulema and Christine this past week on their groups. And what I noticed from them was that they incorporate their kids. And I wish my kids were not just driving me crazy all the time because I incorporate them, but that's brilliant. And if you have kids that are adorable, bring them on camera. Let your customers get to know you even more, because it really does make a difference. And I do believe when there's that personal connection, people think more about supporting you than they do when it works or any of those other kind of places. So what I wanted to do was pull something up, and I think I found it. Okay. I guess it is right back where we started. So I didn't have to leave my page after all. I posted in our Shipe Superstars this today. And what we're going to do is have an in-home scavenger hunt party. How it works basically is engaging your customers Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a fun at-home scavenger hunt. So if you want to participate, we're going to be doing it in Shipe Superstar. And this is the script that you can copy and paste and put it directly into your group. You can also text them directly, but you want to make sure that they do have a Facebook account. So spread the word and save the date for our indoor scavenger hunt. This scavenger hunt week. We'll culminate the week-long event with a Sunday Fun Day live. Make sure you go to our Shipe Power of Pink group and join today. Then starting Wednesday, play along for points. We will be live on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 6 Mountain, 5 Central, 4 Pacific, so you can earn bonus points towards the grand prize. Plus, we are always so generous with our Mary Kay giveaways too. It'll be super fun to meet you and your friends. So mark your calendars now and be on live. Now, what is this all about? Okay, so here's what it's all about. On Wednesday, they are going to have, let me go ahead and spotlight me. On Wednesday, they are going to have a scavenger hunt, and they have all day to get the 5 items. So they're going to get the 5 items from their house. They're going to put it on their table and take a picture. Now, the first to take a picture of all 5 items gets the most points. Throughout the day, everybody who participates definitely gets a point, but the first to do it gets bonus points. And throughout the week, the person with the most points is going to get this gorgeous Lily Pulitzer jewelry. So if y'all remember, this was part of the Mary Kay Foundation giveaway that we were able to get. I just love it. It's just beautiful, you guys. You can wrap it around twice. You can wear it long, or you can have it like as a more of a double crossover kind of necklace. I just think it's gorgeous. So this is going to be one of the jewelry prizes that we are going to give away. And who knows, we may give away some other jewelry, but right now that is the main grand prize. And we're going to give away some Mary Kay prizes. So on Sunday, based on everybody's points, we're going to be live in Shipe Power Pink. And Joe and I will be on. We're going to just talk a little bit about the different prizes. We're going to give them more opportunity to get bonus points by helping you complete your perfect start. Now, perfect start is going to be what we talk about next. But I do want to tell you, on Sunday night, we are going to also share just a little bit about the marketing and allow them some extra bonus points. On Monday, we will pull our winner. It's just something fun. The goal is engagement. The goal is to have them invite their friends as well. That's one of the extra ways that they can get points, to invite their friends into the Shipe Power of Pink and to continue to allow them to have that fun have that sisterhood, and to see that this is a group that they want to spend more time with. Now, I also got to tell you, in the works, if you think that this sounds like a lot of fun, let me just tell you, on my agenda for the month of December, we're going to have an MK bingo night. Another one. Now, we did her story bingo, and that was really fun because it was all about marketing, but we're going to have an MK bingo night for our customers. And Joe doesn't even know all this. I'm just putting it together. I know she'll be excited. We're going to have an ugly sweater party. Just saying, it's going to be pretty fun. And then we're going to have holiday makeover night. So the more you continue to come and show up, why is that important? As you grow a business and as you grow towards your goals, I want to tell you that whatever you do as a follower is exactly how people will follow you when you're a leader. Mm-hmm. Ouch. You see, when I had to look deep within growing my leadership, I had to really look at, oh, how am I not supporting Joe? How am I not her number one cheerleader? How am I not always the first to carry her bags? I remember in Colorado, I wouldn't even have to say anything. Christine's already packing my bags and putting them in my car because that's what a great follower does. But it gave me the opportunity to focus on all the guests and have that conversation. Now, why do I say that? Because look at her people. They are the first to support Christine in anything she does. They are the first to say, okay, I want to be there to support your ideas. So what we do to others comes back to us tenfold. And I love when we have momentum. And if you want to have a little bit more momentum in your own personal business and your own team camaraderie, then I would say become the number one best cheerleader for our leader, as our leader is for Mary Kay, the company. Notice how anytime our company gives some kind of challenge, our leader achieves it. So all of that is exactly why you want to be with the people that are achieving, not going broke, not giving away the store. This is the time of year, ladies and gentlemen. I actually wrote some notes down. Let's be careful now that Pink Week is over. We don't discount. Our product is too fabulous. I just got a notification at 4:10 today that our governor may put into place a stay at home. I forget what they called it. A cease and assist or something like that. Like we might be in a situation we're not even allowed to leave the house. Like that's crazy to me. And I'm not going to go political here, but I'm just saying that if that happens, people still have lives to live and we still have to get our things done for life, right? So how can we step up as beauty consultants, giving the world fun, giving the world love? The sales will follow. But now that Pink Week is over, the biggest giveaways you should have been doing were for your top customers. Now, let me tell you, you can earn it. And I would be glad to earn shoes at DSW. Let me tell you, I'd bring 5 new people in there every single week if I got a new pair of shoes. So that's how we need to remember that our products are already an amazing price. If you want to do anything, do not discount. Repeat after me. I will not discount these fine products. You can give bonuses when they purchase a certain level. That's not a discount. And ladies, that's the smartest way to quote unquote have a discount, because psychologically they already are excited that they're getting what they want, but now they're getting more. You're going to move some things that maybe you need to move. And if you actually did the pricing of the profit versus what you lost, you probably did give a 10% discount, but it's so much more classy, so much smarter in the long term. And your return on investment is that you are going to be attracting people who are not, no offense, please don't take this the wrong way, because I love me a Dollar General. Okay, y'all get me. I'm a Dollar General shopper. But am I going to tell the world that I buy my clothes at Dollar General? Which I have never done that. But anyway, y'all get my point. I'm going to be excited that I'm a Nordstrom kind of girl. Now I'm going to shop at Dollar General, but there's a difference. Do you want to be the Dollar General that has to have 1 million customers to make $1,000? Or do you want to be the Nordstrom that has 5 customers to make $1,000? Dollar General, hands up, 1,000 customers to make $100, whatever I said. 5 customers to make $1,000. So I encourage you to continue to put out the quality representation that our company deserves, that our Mary Kay Ash was, so that we can continue our great company for the next generation. So that was totally off the cuff, but there you go. Okay, since I'm on a roll, and I know we got to wrap things up here, but I'm gonna, Joe, come on, this is the fun part. I want to tell you that because of the STAR certificates, you guys, finishing STAR has never been easier. And I just want to tell you that I took the STAR certificate, like the actual certificate for my prize, and I bought 3 Instapots for holiday gifts. So just get yourself looking at where you really want to be, and you and I together can make it happen. So now I'm going to share with you our challenge, and then it's Joe's turn. So we are super excited for you to have 5 perfect parties. Now, 5 parties, not perfect start, 5 parties start. A 5 perfect start party, whatever we're going to say. It's basically the same, but instead of just focusing on the faces, I really want to challenge all of you to be our elite leaders. Those that show up are the ones that really create change for the entire unit. And we wanted to encourage you and to challenge you to have 5 hostesses before Christmas. And I came up with this little script, which all of you have seen. We're going to post this for you, but I just want to go over this. As an elite member, we're asking you to accept our Dazzle in December challenge by holding 5 virtual parties with at least 3 guests. Now, why? Why 3 guests on live? Because we want you to gain the confidence of working full circle, getting leads, closing the sale, setting up a second appointment, and having that flow. When you have that flow, then your business is a well-oiled machine. You're not constantly going back to the drawing board saying, I don't have anybody to call. You've got your foundation. So Facebook parties can support your event, but the intent is to have a live presentation with at least 3 people on with you. So this is what we're encouraging you to do with a phone call. Making your list of people immediately, then picking up the phone. Hey, Suze, this is Andrea with Mary Kay. I'm so stinking excited about my Dazzle in December challenge that I couldn't wait to call you. I've got to practice my party presentation to 15 women in a virtual event. Is there any reason why you couldn't grab 3 overworked and underpampered friends to come on live so I can win this contest? As a thank you from me, you'll get 50% off one item for each non-Mary Kay friend, non-Mary Kay using friend who completes my survey at the end. No limit. We can do a pajama party or an AM pampering party. If I were to help you invite your friends to join us, would you be one of my hostesses this month? That alone, you guys, takes so much courage to ask that you start to elevate your confidence, which elevates your belief that you say, I'm ready for DIQ. It's a done deal. I'm earning a car. That all goes together. So I am going to tell you that this is going to be posted at our Shipe Facebook, because as soon as they say yes, then you're going to send her exactly the script. Well, first you're going to get their names and numbers, and then you're going to help support her by giving her the script. And I would personally do the invitation if you get the names and numbers. If she's not willing to, then you can tell her exactly what to say. And I have all of this. I will post it at Shipe Superstar. And then, of course, if you want us to create a Facebook group, you can do that and layer and give information ahead of time to create the excitement. And then you will have her into your coaching system so that you're supporting the hostess to have a successful event. I'm going to let Joe talk about these ideas because I know she's itching to do that, and we will go over just a little bit. But Joe, the pictures are on the next page. Let me stop share. I can't hear you.
Okay. I know you guys are like, we're looking at the clock, but just bear with us. We've got some really good things to share with you. So some of the selling ideas for December, of course, the husband stocking. So that, Andrea, that was actually your idea of the holiday makeovers, the pillow gifts. So here is the holiday stocking idea. So go ahead, Andrea, and talk about this because you talk faster than me. You're muted.
Okay, sorry. This is exactly what she sent out. Hey, Earl, it's Lisa Fox's Mary Kay. Are you busy? What can I do for you? Would you be interested in getting Candace or mom a stocking for Christmas? This is called husband stockings. It's for her. Women honestly get sad that they never get a stocking. It's loaded with MK goodies that she'll love. So once she says yes, or he says yes, then over here is the second one. Yay, I'm so excited. My stockings are ranging between 50 to 100 plus free delivery. Most guys are going with a $100 stocking, but you can do any price point. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to worry about what to pick out. I'm a Santa Pro. It is such a simple twist on the 12 days of Christmas or our 12 days of faves that this is just another fun selling idea for you.
Okay, awesome. You guys, you've got to think outside the box here and call these. I know it's so hard to call the guys, but have your husband text them. If you don't want to contact them, just say, hey, can you send, some of the guys this text? Hey, my wife is doing, stockings for wives. How many do you need? Hopefully they'll only need one. Huh. Anyway, all right. So the next thing is, well, Andrea, talk about this too.
All right, you guys, starting tomorrow, finish tonight strong. But since we had you as our premier consultant, you get the first dibs. Starting tomorrow, you get to win a gift under the tree from us. It is a Shipe family event. So every day in December, we will be giving a gift to the consultant with the highest sales total. In order to win the daily gift, the sales total must be higher than $100, and you must text or box us your total by 9 a.m. We're going to do this in Shipe Superstar. And I'll copy everything into ours. I will also be doing an extra prize. We will also be doing an extra prize for the consultant who has the most $100 days during the contest period. Winners will be announced daily on our Facebook group. Happy selling this holiday season. As a reminder, we will look forward to having a weekly accomplishment sheet just to have that proof and in case there is any kind of tie.
Okay, so basically this is easy, guys. Every time you do at least $100 in sales, you just post it and Voxer us. That's it. You Voxer your director, we'll Vox each other, okay? And we're just gonna post it and we're gonna be giving y'all gifts, okay? Do y'all like free stuff? Do you like fun stuff? Okay, that's how easy that is. So we've got a couple things going on here. Okay, we've got the fun little bingo. If you're doing that, you've got $100 plus days that you're going to be posting. And then you've got the scavenger hunt, which we're going to start on Wednesday. And that will be in the Shipe Power Pink. So start inviting people tonight. Get on Shipe Power Pink and just start inviting all of your friends to join that page. So awesome. Okay, I actually did notes here because I wanted you guys to follow along with me. This is actually something that I heard in our church and I just thought it was so good. And so it goes along with words. And, when you are depleted, and right now a lot of us are depleted. A lot of us are depleted. We are feeling, we're feeling overwhelmed, or feeling tired. We're feeling like, I always say sometimes I'm like an octopus and, oh, Alice is on. Yay. Okay. I didn't know that. I feel sometimes like I'm an octopus and all my little tentacles are going all over the place like this. And I just want something to bring them in and just rain them all in. Okay. Just like crunch them down. But when you're depleted, basically there are three things you want to do. Three things you want to do when you start feeling depleted. First is set your mind. What you think in your mind will define how your life progresses and how you live. Again, words, thoughts, dreams, what you say out loud. Okay? Set your mind. Romans 12:2 talks about renewing your mind every day. You don't have to believe every thought you have. Write that down. I do not have to believe every thought I have. For instance, I can't do this. They don't like me. I'm going to upset somebody. I'm going, I'm not worthy. Whatever it is, you do not have to believe every thought you have. You can take it and you can throw it away, because that is the evil one going in and telling you you are not worthy. Okay. The second thing is, and this isn't the second way, but this is another verse, 2 Corinthians 10, 4-5. Take captive your thoughts. You guys, I have to do this every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes every minute. Take captive your thoughts. Take captive your thoughts. When you start feeling like you're angry or you're tired or you're upset or you can't or you won't or it's not worth it, or, Mary Kay says faith, family, and career. I'll just go spend time with more time with my kids, because that's what the company talks about. Don't use your kids as the excuse. Use your kids as the reason. Okay? They won't remember every single thing that you went to in their activities, but they will remember when you take them to Disney World. Okay? Take captive your thoughts. Guard what you believe and set your mind on the important things. Don't be distracted. You guys, distraction is, I would say, the number one. That and a lack of confidence. Distraction. Like squirrel. Like, I call it creative avoidance. Oh, Amy, you're laughing. You've heard me say that to you before. What are you doing? Is that creative avoidance? Can you delegate that? Do you really have to make all the pies? Can you delegate it? Can you give that job away? And it may be that you don't want to give it away. You might like cooking. You might like cleaning. Believe it or not, guys, I like cleaning. I'm not like OCD cleaning, but I love organizing things and going into a closet and pulling everything out and putting it all back and having it organized. And then you can't find anything because you forgot where you put it. Because when it was messy, you knew where it was. But now that it's organized, you don't know what bin you put it in. Now you got to pull everything back out again. And now you got a big mess. Okay. Don't start. I know to hire someone to do the organization. It is worth $10, $15 an hour for them to do it and me to tweak it. Delegate, because that time is better spent on the phone, booking customers, selling product. Distraction. Don't be distracted. Ask yourself, am I being distracted? Okay. Creative avoidance. The second set is set your atmosphere. You guys, I don't know if y'all know this, but Andrea does. I always have music playing. Always. Always. Like, now, right now, with my husband working out of the house, I have instrumental guitar music playing in the background, but I will always have music playing. It is crazy, but it keeps my atmosphere positive and motivated and clean. And it keeps me from thinking about other things. It keeps my mind clear. There's a scene in the movie Footloose where her father's writing his sermon, and she comes downstairs and she said, so this music, what's better about this music? And he's just playing instrumental music versus, that hardcore rock and roll that makes kids do crazy things like dance. And, he goes, this calms your mind. It keeps you focused. And I'm like, there is so much truth to that. But if it's, listening to a podcast, if it is reading your scriptures, if it's reading a devotional, if it's reading something positive, get up 15 minutes earlier and pour into yourself. And that is so hard for us to do. It is really hard for me to do, because I feel like if I'm up, I should be cooking or cleaning or doing or calling or working, or that's just how I grew up. I remember as a kid, we would be sitting on the floor watching cartoons, and our parents would come home from work and we would jump up and start folding clothes, because you dare not ever just sit down and not do anything. And you know what? That's not good. That is not balance. That is not taking care of me and taking care of yourself. So, think about what you need to do to set your atmosphere that makes you proactive in setting your time of work and achievement and accomplishment. And some people do it by working out. Some people by not doing it, by not working out, by going for a walk, by, you know, whatever it is. But set your atmosphere. And then finally, the last thing is set your hands. You guys, I've said this before. If you want to be blessed, you better give God something to bless. Do the work. Do the work, especially when you don't feel like it. And that's what winners do. And you know what? Right now, the numbers may not reflect it. You know, I read the Applause magazine and I'm like, where are my numbers? Where's Andrea's numbers? You know what? The numbers don't always reflect the work that you're doing, but it is, and it is not where you are on the scoreboard that determines your self-worth, but it is coming. Continue to do the work. It is good work. Because I want to be told, well done, my good and faithful servant. Whatever has been put at your hand to do it well and do the work. Work precedes the work God wants to do in your life. When you do the work, the blessings will come. And I'll show y'all real quick, and I will put this on our Shite Family Superstars if you guys want to see the slideshow, because I know you might want to post your name on your own Facebook page. And y'all, there is nothing wrong with pulling a screenshot of your name on one of the slides and put it on your public Facebook page and go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you to my customers for, you know, helping me achieve recognition in our Monday Night Live meeting. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I like this too. Set your atmosphere. Be a thermostat, not a thermometer. You have to set the level. Okay. Don't just reflect the level. And, you know, when you're a thermostat, you are setting the temperature in the household. You're setting the intention. You're setting the attitude. When you are a thermometer, you're just reflecting whatever is happening. And that's how you keep yourself from being depleted. And, you know, when I heard that, I thought, when I fall into one of those traps, I'm not setting my hands, I'm not setting my atmosphere, I'm not setting my attitude, I'm not being proactive. That's when I start feeling myself go into the valley. And that's when Andrea tells me to breathe. Because breathing helps clear your mind, it helps detox, and it helps take away the stress. And then after you finish breathing, you go back to work. Work is good. Work is not a four-letter word. All right, I want to congratulate our winners, achievers, and everyone who showed up tonight. Congratulations on an amazing November. I see Dee's giving everybody a high fist pump there. Set your intentions on where you want to be in December. We've got some fun things. We've got the bingo. We've got the scavenger hunt. Stay connected on our Facebook pages. Make sure you're getting everything that's popping up on those Facebook pages. We do everything with you guys, you specifically. Look at yourself right now in the mirror, you specifically in mind, because those who show up go up, because we design our programs, our challenges, and everything for you guys. Pretty cool, huh? Do you feel special? I feel special. I like my jewelry. I feel like I've been to a party. All right, guys. On 3, we are all going to say bye, y'all.